have you ever heard of the Chelsea chop? If not, I'm going to show you how to do it and explain what it's all about. Let's go. Now, when you are Chelsea chopping, you are going to be reducing each stem by about a third. You can do it up to half, and it is going to delay the flowering. So it might be that you've got flower buds on your phlox, for example, already. I'm going to show you mine in a minute. But by doing this, you are going to have a longer flowering period. So what I like to do is only Chelsea chop half of my plant. So half of the flowers will come earlier, and then the other half will come a little bit later. You also might notice that your phlox might be quite tall and a little bit floppy. It just helps to reduce that floppiness, and overall you will have a much nicer looking plant. So here we have an established phlox, which is quite a few years old, and you will see up here that this has already got some flower buds coming. Now you can just leave it to do its thing, or to extend the flowering period you can chop this back by about a third, which will delay its flowers, but it will mean it can help to extend the flowering period. Now this phlox is quite upright and doesn't look too floppy, but some of your phlox might look quite tall, and it's a really good way of just promoting it to be a stronger, smaller plant now, and it just, yeah, extends that flowering period. Now you can chop all of your stems down by a third to a half, but what I like to do is take some of them down and leave some of them, which means that the ones you leave will flower first and the ones that you chop will flower later, just meaning that the period of flowers will last for longer. So I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So you will see that these stems are at different heights. Now I'm not going to chop all of the stems. I like to extend my flowering period, so I will chop some and leave some, meaning that they will flower at different times. So this long stem up here, I'm going to reduce that by about a third and cut just above a leaf node. So don't worry that you're sacrificing the flowers, because it will flower later in the season. So that one I've reduced. I'm going to reduce this one here. I'm going to reduce this one here. Then you just want to work your way around the plant, repeating this process. Let's go for that one. And you will see which ones are going to flower first. So the ones that you have left alone will flower first. I'm happy with that. So that's half that are going to flower first and half will flower a little bit later.